Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. I'm actually kind of on time right now. Yeah? Is this like as on time as I've been in a long time?
Good.
All right, guys. Welcome to SoulWork Sunday, a time where I do expedited requests for all sorts of different energy work. It's going to be a good time. So if you would like to purchase an expedite, the link is in the pinned comment. I don't know if it's up top or down below. It's somewhere on the screen. It's a pinned comment.
On the top.
On the top. On the top. I'm sleepy. I've taken like, I think 3 or 4 naps at this point. And I mean, I don't know if you could tell with my eyes. I thought maybe I just got chilies in my eyes. Apparently not. Let's get started, guys. Let's do this. What is that? It looks like a bungholio. What is going on here? Let me just get the fucking screen right. All right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number I have written will win a Claire Tarot reading from me right about now. So there we go. Let it wash over me, ready to lose my feet. Da 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 da. Day to day, I'm blind to see. Universal D. Find out far. You wanted 76 to go. Everybody got the reason. Everybody got the way. We just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. Let's see. Let us see. What deck am I going to use? Okay. So, guys, today's expedites are going to maybe be super intense for those of you who are getting expedites. I'm told, which I already figured, that a lot of the sleepiness is major downloads coming through for me. Usually when downloads come in at this level, it often means my coding is like quadrupling. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes it more potent. Makes it more potent. All right. All right. Derek. Night of Winter. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenarios. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. I feel like this might have to do with you trying to get a job somewhere else. I saw a different dealership. Are you still having problems at work? Like, did you finally get connected with someone who could help you with what you're needing help with? Because if not, this could be an indicator that it really is time to go to a different location, to not necessarily move, but like work at a different location. I'm not sure if you're feeling very afraid, almost like a rejection-based fear, like you're afraid that you're not going to be enough for another garage, and so you don't want to apply, you don't want to, yada yada. I think you should just take a chance and apply. That doesn't mean quit your job right now, because obviously whether or not the situation was resolved, we do still need that paycheck. We do still have rent and food and things that we need. We totally got to be responsible about it first. Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. Cautious but wise action. See what I'm saying? Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. kindness to others. Don't tell anyone you're going to be looking for another job. Just be very nice, very, very, very nice. And it might come to a point where you get hired somewhere else, and as you go to give your 2-week notice, they're like, no, we can't lose Universal D. And then they might counteroffer. Who knows? Card number 21, the world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that's now complete. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? They might counteroffer. And they might try and keep you, you know? All right, let's do this again. I'm so fucking sleepy. It's ridiculous. Sure. Okay. What? Do you want this and then I'll drink this?
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Huh?
Come here, sir.
Why?
Come here.
I don't want to move.
Because I need to move this drink.
You gotta get rid of that.
And I also need some kisses. I'm sleepy. Did he kiss me? Did he not? You'll never know. All right, let's do this. I'm looking for numbers. I got one. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number I have written. Yellow and a clear arrow. Oh, I should show you. I think I should just let you focus on the numbers. Oh, wait.
You saw it.
Christy Roberts, you won.
Congratulations.
56. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, 65. You won a 65. 65. Y'all thought I was joking around about that dyslexia shit, didn't you? I really do. I was like, oh shit, I said the wrong number. Oh, that's right. It's the dyslexia. Okay, so it's 65. She wrote 65. I wrote 65. We in alignment right now. All right, Christy, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, Lord. I feel like I'm just going to be extra obnoxious to stay awake. Why don't y'all do something? Just do something. Make me fucking laugh or something. Tell me a joke. Ooh, 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Okay. So I'm getting this like weird feeling that this has to do with, I don't know if maybe you're seeing someone or you've been in a long-term relationship already. It feels like it has to do with some person of romantic interest. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. I wonder if like you kind of entered a space of like discontent with it. That's kind of the feel I get, like discontent. Like, should I not? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I just decide. Either way, just decide. You got to make a decision. Card number 17, the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. I don't know why, but I suddenly got this feeling that whoever the person is moving. Like maybe you're wanting to move and they don't want to, and you're like, well, fuck it, I'm on the move. Enjoy yourself here. I'm gonna go somewhere else, or maybe it's already a long distance thing. And I think whatever decision you make is going to get them to decide to like really further commit to you. Okay. Remember Devon? Was it Davon? Devon? What the hell was his name? Davon Roberts? Devon?
What is it for?
My friend! What kind of friend am I? I don't remember his fucking name.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay, Christy, I'm sorry. That just popped up. 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. It's almost this feeling of like everything in your life is about to change, like you're changing directions completely, which is not a bad thing, but you just got to make sure you're doing what's best for you and doing it in a way that's appropriate for you. How did we pronounce his name? Davon?
Wait. For what? Where is this person from?
You don't remember him? See, that's the problem. We both have the same fucked up head right now. Did you not remember him? I don't remember where he's from. All right, let's move forward. Davon. That was his name, Davon. He's my friend. Okay. We're going to do another number.
Last one.
Nobody tells me when it's last.
I just did.
Okay. Last one. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number I have written will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. All right. Good job, Paula. You won at 21. Backed it up for everybody. Fun's over. Paula ruined it. Thank you, Paula. I'm just joking. Congratulations, Paula. Oh, she got it. Be like, she got my text. Yeah, she got my text. All right, Paula, you won. Okay. Here goes. I'm sick of that fucking song. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait 1,000,000 more for you. Okay, card number 5, unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Paula, are you by Lake Cunningham, that wicked ass place? Were you here yesterday? Were you on the live yesterday? She's by that area, right? Girl. You gotta watch yesterday's, because that whole area came up. Right, Dorothy? She right there. Who knows? Maybe. Got me sitting up in my seat. You two need to have a conversation, because I don't remember what we talked about. But feels like you also are going to be making some major decisions. It feels like many of us are being positioned to make all these different changes within our lives, where we can either choose to continue what we're doing or chop it up and go to a different direction. That different direction is going to take you to a life that's more in alignment with what you want, what you need, who you are, where you're going within yourself, outside of yourself. Are you considering moving? Why are you laughing? I'm being serious with Paula. She's my girlfriend. Yes. You definitely need to go in a different direction. One that leaves Lake Cunningham in your past. Oh, I'm so fucking weak. You can't. Okay. Focus. I'm so sorry, Paula. Okay, don't let COVID stop you because that's just not. It's not going away. It's like it's here. It's here. It's not going away. You need to find a way to circumvent COVID. Okay.
Don't be afraid of it.
Just fuck that bitch. COVID is such a bitch. No, I think you need to go somewhere else. I don't know where, but somewhere else. I think. I don't know why I say that. I feel like you have to go somewhere else. Maybe closer to where your sister is. Is your sister still in the same area too?
No. Where is?
No.
I don't remember. She said no.
Tell me why my husband knows where your sister is.
You told us the last time.
I know. How do you remember these things?
It wasn't that.
So plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay. He does. He remembers she moved. He goes, no, she's not there. And he's like mouthing what city. I'm like, how do you know this shit? How do you remember things more than me?
I didn't have,
7 of winter.
I didn't have 4 kids come out of my thingy.
Oh, so now it has to do with my vagina. He said I didn't have 4 kids come out of my thing. I don't know how my vagina got caught up in this conversation. Never mind. I retracted. We both confused. He don't know where she went.
I just found out.
Oh my god. He don't know where she is. Okay. Paula, you gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move somewhere else, away from Lake Cunningham. You have to move to a place. How far is the south side? It's pretty far from there, right? Like 20 minutes or so. South side? Mm-hmm. That's East San Jose, right?
Oak Ridge.
By flea market.
Before Gilroy. No.
No, that's East Side.
Yeah.
You need to leave that area. That area sucks.
Oh, that's on the verge of...
Oh, wait.
That's on the verge of almost like the border. That's going towards it, yeah.
Did you just...
No, the capital flea market.
Paula, you need to consider moving. Like, all seriousness, you need to consider moving. Obviously, you can't just pick up and go, you know, and you need to plan things out, look for the right spot. Just that place itself, the area that you're currently in, is a no-go. It's a no-go. As like a whole bunch of other dark energies are being allowed to rise to the surface. That's one of the places where that energy will come up and surface. When that happens, everyone in that area gets really affected. You know, way more struggle than usual. Much more stuff like complicating your decisions, and you know, just things you really don't need. Some people are not meant to leave. I feel like for you, you are meant to leave. And I think your sister leaving is incentive for you to leave too. Okay? So 7 of winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So you don't need to evacuate. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I am saying you need to begin making some choices, considering a few things, and allowing yourself to be free of the area. Do you rent or do you own? I don't think I ever want to own again, to be honest. Something breaks, you call someone, they fix it. Whereas when we own, like, hey, daddy, we need to fix this. Yeah. We Facilitators. 10 years later. Okay, so I don't know that your parents would want to move. Would it be moving together with your parents? It is, the energy there is negative. Yeah, I feel like you would be moving without them. But at the same time, you know, I come from a culture where you can't just dip out on the parents. So I don't know. You would have to make decisions. You would definitely have to make decisions on your own terms. And, you know, you'll figure it out. Okay? You'll definitely figure it out. I've waited 100 years. Oh, wait. All right. So sleepy. Oh, was that 2 or 3?
It was 3. That was the last one. That's why I kept telling you. Last one.
Okay. Your mom is very negative lately, more than usual. I'm wondering if your mom is very negative lately, more than usual, because she's actually empathic and it's affecting her before it affects other people. Because, like, some people won't be affected. I think for you personally, you will be. I think you have that sensitivity to whatever it is. All right. You're welcome, Paula. Universal D. Pisces are sensitive, but if they're not connected to their divinity, they just kind of take it out on everybody. Hello, sir. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. All right, let's get started. I waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more. Let's listen to some. I want to just get a song. Should we listen to some Tupac? He makes me really aggressive. I was just joking. All right, here we go. He's like, fuck it. I get too aggressive. All right, how do you feel? Feel like a mansion?
Oh, that was before.
I love Tupac. I had this theory that as soon as I graduated from high school, I was going to go to one of his concerts and he was going to see me in the audience. He was just going to love me and ask me to forever live with him. Unfortunately, It's all right. Jada can keep them. Okay. Yes. I'm glad you feel fine. I do have to tell you, with the type of activation you got, you might have a little bit of bubble gutty feeling in your belly, maybe in like 20, 30 minutes. Okay. Um, it shouldn't make you physically ill. It just might feel weird, like some bubble gutty, like like gassy, bubbly feel in the belly. All right. All right, Nicole Plant. If not me, somebody tell this boy I love him when you see him in the streets. Not me, somebody. He's got tears in his eyes and the other half for me. All right, Nicole, hello. Tears in his eyes. I think we need to do something. All right, guys, we're going to be closing the link soon just because I'm lazy today. Excuse me. It's game. Here we go. All right. How do you feel? So I did detect that there are things, they're not attached to you. So you don't need an extraction. They're not attached to you, but they are trying to from the back. Okay. You're surging in energy, you're surging in frequency. Excuse me. They're very much drawn to that. So just be mindful of your shielding and cloaking techniques, okay? But everything else looks good. Thank you, Nicole. Did you close the link, sir?
Oh.
All right, Melissa A. Are you here? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Bellanova. All right, Melissa A is here. What's the date today?
You can take down the link.
Did you take it down?
No, it's pinned.
Oh. Today is the 29th. Okay. Tomorrow is an eclipse. It's an eclipse. Let me just stop, Melissa A. I was working on someone who purchased an expedite. It was for a specific person, but sometimes if you're sensitive to energy, you can feel it because I'm doing core template work. All right. Let us just get a song. No. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, here it goes. Whew. I got so hot. Let me take off my socks. Okay, Melissa A. All right. How do you feel? That was such a good remix. Oh my gosh. Oh, unfortunately, we just closed the lead.
I closed the link. No.
I saw Bella and I was like, ah. Okay. Okay, take a deep breath. How do you feel now? You're feeling expansion within your cranial space. Yay. So make sure you stay seated for a bit longer because, you might get dizzy. That sedation is not going to last all night, but you're going to definitely feel expansion in your consciousness. You're ready to. It's just kind of like a side effect. Excuse me. All right. So let us see. So, do 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 do. Un momento, por favor. All right. Now, totally not obligating anyone, but because he said it's on me, I opened the link for a few minutes. Go hurry before he closes it again. If you said it nice, I wouldn't feel like I would have to open it and be nice. Diana Cowlick, are you here? Be nice to my people, Meng.
I wonder.
Diana Cowlick. Hi. Okay. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Wait. Yes. Okay. I just had to make sure I was doing the right stuff. I think we need some cypress hell. One second. Okay. There we go. $17.38. Okay. Okay. How do you feel? It's your birthday? Oh my God. Hold on. Diana. Ready? Hold up. Excuse me. I'm gonna wear my glasses so I can see my song better. Diana. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I can't. This is a magical candle. Hold up. How about we light some shit? Can I have the torch? Please. So, we need to burn some shit. We need to burn some shit. We need to burn some shit.
No, you don't.
Oh, here we go. This one scares me. Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday. All right. We're ready. Put it right here. Right there. All right. Here, you can blow this one out. Ready? Set. Blow. Good job. Good job. Excuse me. All right, now we have Victorious Villara. Victorious. Victorious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where I'm coming from. But you will see, it's just a matter of time. Ready? Breathe very deep and very slow, Victorious. Oh my God, that's my baby. Okay. I'm really lit. Okay. How do you feel? I think I want to put my hair out. I'm glad you were able to get some. Awesome. So I think you've gotten a clearing like this before. If you haven't, the Lotus clearing, it goes for about 3 weeks on average. 3 weeks. Do 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 do. Oh, that looks so ugly. That looks so ugly. All right, it's gonna keep clearing you for about 3 weeks though. Sweetie. Pour some sugar on me, Amanda Cromwell. In the name of love, pour some sugar on me. I can't get enough.
So I can close the link now?
Sir, you're gonna do whatever you want to do anyways.
Okay.
So you go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Amanda Cromwell, are you here? Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through the sad times, my mad existence, I kept my promise. I saw she commented right up there. I think she might have a lag. Don't keep your distance. Amanda. Should we maybe go forward? Come back to her?
Who?
Should we come back to Amanda? Do you see her comment on yours?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Okay.
There she
She's
is.
here! She's here. Excuse me. All right, let's check. All right, here we go. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I'm about to bag it up. Hail, 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 hail. I'm singing to this man. He ain't even looking at me.
Sorry.
Hail, 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 hail. Like the way you work it. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. Okay, let me pull cards already. Amanda. Ooh. You have to just be fully present in your journey as it is right now with all the details just as they are. There's nothing that needs to be changed. There's nothing that you need to focus on, like shifting your focus to something else. There's an intensity going on right now, and this intensity is going to focus itself. You don't have to put any effort. There doesn't have to be any like thought or any of that. It's just something that's going to happen. It's going to lead to you flowering. It's going to, it has to do with the eclipse tomorrow, the eclipse. Or is the eclipse tonight?
She said it was
Tomorrow, yeah.
lunar eclipse today. Oh, yeah.
Today's her birthday, Diana's birthday.
So, it would, I don't know.
It has to do with the eclipse. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Okay, it's going to be on November 30th in California. Okay. So, well, you're feeling very hyped because you're supposed to be experiencing. It's like the fire of your own truth is trying to embrace you, envelop you. Um, hmm. It says it's tonight in Hawaii. Shit. Is it tonight?
Well, she said it's on her birthday, which is today.
29 and 30th?
No. Who knows?
Why are you basing it on her birthday? Her birthday is today.
Yeah, I understand.
Hold on. At November tonight. Tonight. It's tonight. Tonight at 1:42 a.m. Tonight. I never know when these things fucking happen. Y'all don't listen to me about this stuff. I never know when it's happening. So it's tonight. Yeah, in the wee hours. So I'm wondering, hold on, Amanda. Are you getting downloads? Have you been getting dreams? Like really intense dreams that feel very real for Amanda? Because it's about a sharing of the possibilities regarding something political. Your nap was not a nap. Keep those details in mind, okay? You don't have to share it here, but definitely kind of write it down somewhere, email it to yourself, something. You need to be able to track that information and timestamp it. It has to be timestamped, okay? I hope that helps. I almost knocked you all over. I hope that helps. You're not supposed to do anything outside of what you're already doing, okay? Oh, shit. Did you see me in your dream? Did you see me at a campfire roasting marshmallows? I sure hope. I sure hope. Oh, is that why Michael had me include eclipse stuff? You saw fire? Did you see my marshmallows? Because I'm not sharing those bitches with anybody. I'm just saying. I'm going to freeze dry some marshmallows. And I'm going to save that for the world dance. I'm going to save it. I'm not going to share that shit with anybody because y'all should have saved your own damn marshmallows. I'm just saying. Let's see. I've waited 100 years. All right. Teresa Jafal. Ooh, she's getting some magic ass hands. She's here. All right. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. Put your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Do, 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 do. I don't like songs like you, sir. All right, mimosa it is. Here we go. Breathe deep and slow. All right. How do you feel? Excuse me. Do you have any discomfort in your forearms? Your higher self had me go ahead and expand certain sections of your morphogenetic template. So that way it could house even higher coding. It wasn't necessarily an activation, and it wasn't part of the hand stuff. This was something in addition. So um, typically, higher selves will not access those specific parts of that morphogenetic template, or those specific parts of your morphogenetic template. Most people don't have any use for those parts in this life. So it usually stays dormant. You, my dear, you have some very elevated purpose, and those parts needed to go full active. Um, Again, I didn't activate it. I expanded so that your higher self could activate it. So I assume it's going to be happening soon. Your higher selves don't like to expand areas unless they're already prepared to do whatever they're going to do to those areas. They don't like to have like extra space for things to occupy. So it's going to be very soon. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. All right. Miss Melissa, I've waited 100 years. All right, let's do both. Let's do both. You're welcome. Miss Melissa, do you approve of this deck, or do you feel like this deck is not going to give you the message? You catch my drift. You catch my drift. If you want me to use a different deck, I definitely will. All right, she's a pest. Woo! Okay. Put this back. Michael told me to use that deck. Shut up. Shut your pie hole, Michael. He said something along the lines of disobedience. Yeah. Oh my God. He's talking shit, girl. He's talking shit. Harmony. You need harmony. Where's he brought out the miser? Okay, those aren't your cards. Michael's talking shit. Whatever. You're always talking shit. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. 10, 10, 10. So maybe it is your card. So 10 and 10. We are the world in harmony. Your world needs probably a little bit more harmony. Not necessarily that things are going wrong. Not necessarily that you're making wrong decisions. More like you're too hard on yourself about what you believe the outcomes should be for whatever decisions you make. You're very good at being intellectual. You're like ridiculously intelligent. And because of that, some of the downfalls of elevated intelligence is elevated opportunities to overanalyze. Okay. Can one harmonize solo? Well, the harmony is from one. It's like two aspects harmonizing inside one being. It's just one being. It doesn't necessarily have to do with relationship. Um, you know you're going to piss her off more, right? So, the miser and the burden. So maybe there's a lack of willingness to share energy. Maybe the cock is guiding you. Something about a cock, a rooster. Maybe the rooster is guiding you, and it's causing you to have so much like disharmonic feelings towards maybe specific topics, maybe towards I don't know. I don't know. It might be towards. When you put me in this position, not you, not you. So I'm not saying this. I'm just giving you what Michael is saying. He says you're being a miser with your energy. You're not allowing your energy to kind of, I don't know if it's be experienced by others, like shutting yourself off from things. And it's causing a lot of the disharmonic feeling within you. Okay. Oh, girl, I did burn him 4 times. And he was saying this as he, was burning. He wasn't tripping. It's Michael. I also shot fire in his mouth. He want to speak all spicy to you. Let's crank that shit up. Okay. So, you have to understand that a lot of, again, he's still talking. You have to understand that a lot of your discontent with your environment is actually a projection. He's talking about how there's still fractionated parts of you that are a result of previous incarnations. You have to watch that Chinese soap opera that I was talking about before. Kind of difficult to share anything in a pen. It's true. It's true. Oh, girl. He says that's no excuse because you were doing that before the pandemic even happened. Feel free to bitch slap him. I'm just saying. We need to enforce our boundaries. I'm just saying, girl, feel free to bitch slap him. I'm telling him, like, F that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? That's effective. That's why I feel free to stab. I took it up a notch. I meant to say slap. I didn't mean to say stab, but I think I want him stabbed. Wow, Michael, look how you make me feel, bruh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what was the message you were supposed to get from those cards? It's this feeling of like waiting for internal alignment, like within yourself, a harmonizing within yourself. For whatever reason, it's like this weird feeling that whatever you want the most, that's the thing that's going to be withheld from you the most, which I think is bullshit. What is the point of that? To encourage a depth of learning. Bullshit answer. That's a bullshit answer. Let me go ahead and do your scan for you. I'm seeing what looks like a golden fire. It's like your right shoulder blade underneath it, like the infraspinatus. That area is like a golden fire, like a golden fireball, because it's a ball. Okay. I don't know if you feel that in your right ear. Pedro says, look at this. And he kind of goes like this to your right ear. It's like a very dimly lit, glowing. It's almost like such a dimly lit golden color that it looks almost like a bronze, brass type color in your right ear. Oh. Hold on, I gotta. What the fuck? So, okay, I was listening to Mimosa for the last energy work I did. And I'm like telling you that it's like a golden color, and then it becomes kind of like a brassy, bronzy color. And I look down to look for an image of a certain type of armor. And Michael's like, wait, just look. And those are the colors that I'm seeing. Get them another day. So, Mimosa hostilis. So, like, are you saying she's like what? What? No, hold on. Let me just fucked up my whole train of thought. Like, shit. Oh shit. Oh, you need one of these, girl. What the fuck? I think we both need one of these, and we can just watch movies on your couch. What? Look at this. Oh shit. That's a fucking helmet. Look at that. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so what I saw was similar to the LARP, that one, but it doesn't look like that. It looks more like freaking. It looks more like sacred geometry was embedded into it. I'm trying to find something, but it's like that. It's like a chest plate. It's gladiator stuff. That's kind of what your armor is looking like. Yeah, I can't find any other. No, it's not like that. It's like the first one that I showed you. Well, not the first one. The golden armor that I showed you. No, it looks like that. I don't know what it's for. I know what it's for. It's for fighting. Ooh, the shishis, the lion dragon, oh God, the food dogs. Let me show you. I wanted to get food dogs tattooed on my shoulders right here. Food dogs, and then a lay of peonies across my chest. That fucking would hurt. So, yeah. 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 I know, right? Okay. So you have a lot of golden energy here in your upper right shoulder blade. Um, those are the two, like this one's going to form the helmet. The shoulder is like right here in your shoulder blade, this height. Um, that's the energy that's going to be used to form the whole armor. It hasn't started yet. Uh, you have a new guardian near you, just outside your space. Nothing at the base of the skull where spine meets the neck. The thing in your ear goes down to there. It's actually closer to this area, slightly more to your right, but not at the actual base. It's like inside the head, inside. So it's not surface level. It's inside the head in that area. Are you having pain there right now? Have you been tense today? Because it almost looks like it's like spasming. Posture. Do you feel like slight twinges? Not a full on spasm and super painful, but slight twinges, like I don't, I don't know how to I don't know how to put it. Soreness. Let me. All right. What you might be feeling is something attempted with you some point earlier in the day. One second. Let me check a time. So, excuse me. Um, it would be probably around, excuse me, 12 noon my time, 12 noon California time. Something attempted. It didn't get through though. It attempted, and whatever that was, it actually, I feel like it's what initiated this whole process of new armor. Um, yeah, that's the feeling that I get. I don't see anything in the belly. I don't see anything in the very low back. Um, I do see flashes of light behind you. Um, I also see, yeah, a new guardian. I don't I don't know. I don't know about like what they look like. I just saw like from this down. Um, yeah, I don't. I can't see their face. I maybe it's one of those things where they're not ready to be identified by you. Sometimes we're not ready for whatever reason. Sometimes we're not ready, and it just becomes a thing of just waiting until you're ready. I know you don't like to wait, but it's another thing that you have to wait for. Um, Michael says a lot of your questions will be answered soon. I don't. know what questions he's talking about, but he's saying a lot of your questions will be answered soon. You'll begin to realize the answers. All right. You're welcome and thank you. You close the link, right, Daddy?
I did.
Okay. The river soul. Like a river, like a river. Hush your fuss and run me like a river. Hush your fuss, baby, sound. Okay. Before I write before you hurt yourself, please stop. All right, here we go. Breathe deep and slow. My baby's got a fucked up head. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you're still my baby. Let me find my song. Zombies and apocalypse. Cup in his fingertips. How do you feel? Zombies and the apocalypse. Okay, let me check your head. That pressure might become a very mild throbbing, pulsing. With that, it's because of consciousness expansion. Consciousness expansion. You have to make sure that you allow yourself to really begin to process what the next steps of your journey are. Uh, you're probably going to need to put into being, put into action, whatever it is you had been planning for some time now and kept paused. I don't necessarily feel like this is talking specifically about relocation. it feels like it's more than just the relocation. I feel like it has to do with plans you've made regarding your growth. Okay? So let's see. Does your head feel better? Awesome. Any other discomfort anywhere? Okay. All right. Awesome. Take it easy, okay? Jamie Parker. You're welcome. Hey. Let us see. Let's get you some cards. I saw you on TikTok. Girl, you go on with your bad gardening self. What's up? I didn't want to seem like a stalker, so I didn't like anything. I'm embarrassed saying that to you. Because I was like, what's this? And I clicked on it because your name rung a bell, and for some reason I was just like, who is this? And I was like, oh my gosh, she's a fucking gardener. Oh my God. Let me stop. And then you were doing that dance. I was like, go girl. I was dancing with you. Oh my God. I can't believe I just said that out loud. I was totally like, I need to wear some fucking volleyball shorts. Girl, you can dance. You can so dance. I was like, ah! And then my son was like, what are you watching? Nothing. Because I send him so many TikToks. But this one, I'm like, nothing. Mind your business. I was just like, let me leave that alone. And then that's when I felt embarrassed. And I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I watching her stuff? She's going to know. So I might as well just own up to it. Because if you're going to know, I might as well be the one to tell you. All right. So to answer your question, card number 9, the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Whatever's going on in your environment, whatever's going on with your connections with other people, you have to just pause on that. Excuse me. Obviously, you can't pretend nothing's going on and everything is okay and there's no issue and there's no reason for you to feel whatever you're feeling. That's going to be really pointless to try and do. Instead, what you need to do is consciously redirect your focus back to yourself and your growth. It feels like you've been given quite a bit of a distraction. Whatever's going on, it's meant to distract you from your own growth. I think you've made quite a bit of progress with your growth, and whatever this is doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. You're reaching a point where you are going to quickly become inaccessible to this very thing, whatever this being is. And so it's bringing you circumstance, interactions, connections that really will simply serve to bring you back to a darker place, a place you probably have already climbed out of. And it wants you to go back there because you're more easily accessible back there. Okay. Have you heard of microdosing? No, I'm asking Jamie. Have you ever microdosed? Or should you not answer that? You don't have to answer that. I don't want to implicate you for anything. But I I don't know if you know anyone that experiments with plant medicines. Um, if at any point within the next maybe 3 to 6 months, if a boy invites you to explore the realm of plant medicine, um, it would be good if you decline that invitation, because there's a potentiality of violations. There's a potentiality that at the end of that experience, you will feel very violated. So it's probably a good idea to not go. Yeah. Did someone already invite you? Because whoever this is, it feels like something. I don't even know how to explain it. There's this thing. Oh, it's your boyfriend. Okay. So are you really invested in that relationship? Because there's the concept of Trojans. And I'll just leave that at that, okay? So 7 of Spring, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Ooh. King of Spring, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So it feels like you would not be far off, assuming that whatever happened and the way it made you feel after whatever it was that happened, that it won't happen again. My concern is that there's something very nefarious that occupies parts of his consciousness, and he has no control over this thing. Have you been together long enough for you to see him extremely angry? Have you seen him like full of rage yet? When he becomes full of rage, does he look and feel like he is no longer there? It is something else, and it is scary. Okay. Are you 18 or over? Are you over 18? You're 17. Okay. Is he over 18? This is really difficult for me to say. He's going to hurt you really badly from what I'm being shown. And I'm not talking about hurt your feelings. There's something that resides inside. Please don't tell me what his name is. There's something that resides inside. I'm speaking of whatever that thing is. I don't know him as an individual. I'm speaking strictly on what occupies parts of his consciousness. It wants to hurt you really badly, physically and every other way as well. So you have some decisions you need to make. It's not my place to tell you to stay or to go. That's definitely something that you need to consider for yourself. It might be a good idea to talk to your parents. I don't know how many teens talk to their parents, how many feel safe talking to their parents. Yeah, I I don't know. All I'm being shown is a lot of like really questionable circumstance escalating, like really, really escalating. Is he planning to go to college where you go, or are you guys planning to go somewhere and be in the same place? Either like go to the same college or live together? Because I feel like part of what's protecting you is the fact that your family is there. And when they're taken out of the picture, um, when they're removed from the picture, like say you're living together somewhere else, um, that thing now is free to harm you in whatever way it wants, and you're going to be too ashamed to tell your family. And so you're basically stuck. That's kind of like the logic it has. Um, you're a strong person. You'll get through whatever happens in life. It would just be nice if you can avoid certain things that will be that difficult and painful. But even if you experience it, I believe in your ability to overcome it. Okay. So, the last thing I want to do is scare you, but information like that where true physical harm is an elevated potentiality. I have to be honest. I have to share it. I can't even be like, how honest do you want me to be? How much do you want it? I have to share it. Because if my discomfort with the subject matter kept me from telling you and you got hurt, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself, because at least this way you have the option of deciding what path you're going to take. And, if you want to completely leave that potentiality altogether. All right. I'm sorry, Jamie. Sorry. Okay. The fact that you know this, the fact that you know this potentiality, it empowers you to be able to change it and fully avoid it. Okay.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind. Just because I say something doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen. Oftentimes, when I share things like this, it's to prevent it from happening. So I know you'll get through whatever life brings you. Claudia C., are you here? You're welcome. Okay, so breathe very deep and very slow. How do you feel? Awesome. Awesome. So, have you been having any discomfort in the back of your head? Back of your head and left shoulder blade? Okay. Nothing on the left shoulder blade either? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Claudia. Kyra, are you here? Oh, oh. Let me just leave that alone. All right. Let's see what your higher self says. Oh, wrong deck. Excuse moi. Let's get the right deck then. All right. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So, card number 38, restore and replenish. Maybe the things that you've been working on, personal projects, other things like that, haven't been going as smoothly as you'd like. Maybe some of the goals that you've been setting regarding completion dates, they've come and gone, and that's probably frustrating you. It's time for you to restore and replenish. Um, and you might feel like, but what do you mean, take a break from work? Exactly what I said. Take a break from work. That's what I'm being told. Right now, you have to take a break from work. Like, Michael's hating on our Virgo energy. He says, stop. I don't know if you make lists, but when my Virgo energy pops up, I start making lists of lists. I have so many lists, I make lists of my lists. And he's like, no more lists. I don't know if you make lists, but no more lists. Instead, you are to just kind of take it easy. Are you in the middle of a flare up? Are you in the middle of a flare up? And you don't have to say what type of flare up, but do you feel one starting, or has one already started? Because I'm being told that if you don't heed this and actually stop working for a little bit, you're about to have a pretty large flare up. Shit, one started. Okay. The lists upon lists are stressing you out, because then it's like tangible proof that you're not getting things done, even though you're getting things done. I'm wondering if you need to just recognize that your standard is beyond standard. It's just your expectation of yourself is just so unfair. It's unfair. But it's all you know, so it's like it's your normal. what I know is what I know, and it's my normal, and so it doesn't seem like it's unfair. It just seems like I'm not doing enough. We have to recalibrate that thought. Okay. You also got card number 7. Card number 13, power of attraction. You're attracting to yourself the very experiences that you need in order to make the decisions, select the proper options that you're needing to select, flare up included. Okay. Power of attraction. You're also, if you kind of just pause for a little bit, you will see in short time, soon, that someone who's of equal vibration, equal frequency, they'll find you, or you'll find them. You guys will reconnect. I wonder if this is someone in your past then, because I wasn't going to say reconnect. I meant connect, but I said out my mouth came reconnect. Hold on. Is this someone from Bellanova's past? Hold on. Is this someone from Bellanova's past? No. Is this someone from one of her previous lives? Yes. So is this someone she's already met in this life? No. Will she meet this person within 3 months? Yes. Will she know when they cross paths? Yes. So you'll know. It's someone that you had a connection with in a previous life, not this life, but you'll have an instant sense of you'll have an instant sense of like familiarity, whatever the hell the word is. They will feel familiar, and you probably won't be able to place why, but it's something you're drawing to you. I don't necessarily think this is anything about romance. Do you want me to ask Bish if this has to do with romance? Or should we just kind of leave that alone, and if romance happens, then it happens, but that's not really the focus. Okay. Yeah. I kind of feel like if I did ask and Bush gave an answer, that you would feel more obligated to expect that answer to come to fruition, whether it's like no romance or yes to romance. It would kind of skew the way you experience it. So I'm glad you opted for that. Card number 7, legacy of light. You come from a legacy of light. You're about to experience just how bright your light actually is. Okay. With that, the brightness of your light can very much bring to being human levels of success. It can make manifestation a lot easier, darn near instant. So you have to make sure you allow for this process to occur. So long as you're making lists, you won't see what's already within you. These are things that are already with you. They've been with you. They've always been there. And it's just waiting for the proper opportunity to reacquaint itself with you. So make sure you allow for that, okay? Like really make sure you allow for that. Really allow yourself to experience, to be open, and to flow, okay? All right. So let us Hey, Jim. Thank you, Bellanova. All right. Love and Light, are you here? You're welcome. Are you here, Love and Light? All right. Let us see what's going on. So just breathe very deep and very slow. Is there like a grainy feel in your hip sockets? Wait, did she just say yes to that? You know medically what it is. Okay. So I'm seeing quite a bit of like etheric granules in there. Um, this is the type of thing that I see when someone continuously impact, impact, impact. Have you tried orthotics? Your entire posterior chain is not working. You have quite a bit of like muscular imbalance. The posterior chain is rather weak. It's weak, and the muscles are not the muscles. The joints are kind of lax, and then you have some tightness in your adductors, your hip flexors. So it's just a lot of stuff. Orthopedics, orthotics, orthopedics, orthotics. Vascular necrosis. Let me see. It's dying. The tiny breaks, like granules. So, okay. Reading what it is, it hasn't changed how I feel. I feel like if we can get, and at this point, I don't know how advanced it is for you. So it's like, how much can you do safely? Okay, so if you can correct the way your body holds itself, and this might sound too simple to be believable, if you can correct the way your body holds itself, it might help with the blood flow. There's other things that are going on that are also, it has to do with your spiritual journey. It has to do with your spiritual journey, the way you're walking through this life. I feel like this can be resolved to a satisfactory level where you can still be functional. You can be fairly pain free, but it's going to take a lot of effort on your part. So I'll give you me as an example. Okay. I have elevated capabilities. For much of my life, I've denied myself, I've denied my truth, I've denied my purpose. I've just kind of tried to hide myself away. I didn't realize I was doing this. Nonetheless, it's something that I did. And so what ended up happening was it affected my posterior chain, and it affected my gait, the way I walk. So from the feet on up, that's a foundation from which you walk through this life. From the feet on up, from my arches to my knees to my hips, all the way up my back to my neck, that was definitely affected. It had been going on for so long, it was affected. So now I have degenerated disc disease for several of my discs in my low back. I also had issues with my femoral head tracking, staying in the socket. I was told when I was, gosh, I wasn't even 30. I think I was like 25 or 26. That by the end of the year, within 1 year, I wouldn't be able to walk because my meniscus had been worn down, and I had the knees of I think he said something like a 90-year-old, 80-year-old, 90-year-old, something like that.
80-year-old.
80-year-old. He was looking at my chart. He's like, "Is this you? What's your name? What's your birthday?" I'm like, oh, this rude ass motherfucker. And he suggested that I do. He suggested that I go ahead and live my life and be as crazy as I want to be. And at the end of the year, he would see me back in his office, and I would need to agree to double total knee replacement, meaning cutting out both my knees completely. You're fucking tripping. I'm over 40 at this point. Fuck you, I still walk. Not you guys. This doctor, yeah, I was like, I think 25 or 26. He told me this shit that I would yeah, fucking tripping. I mean, before this COVID shit happened, I was leg pressing, squatting 500 fucking pounds. Beaches. Yeah, you can fucking reverse shit. You can. People would say like, oh no, once the meniscus is worn, that's it, your meniscus. Maybe for most people, but not when you refuse to take no for an answer. Just saying. Were you okay? So were you jumping out of helicopters? Boo. If you was in the Marines, you badass. Badass. See both hips by the end of the year. What shifted my physical journey and my physical health? It was my mindset. The imaging guy asked, okay, that's what it looks like. It looks like you're some freaking Army Ranger jumping out of helicopters. That's what your hips, even your knees, the way your ankle bones piece together, that's what it looks like to me. You have a lot of like, have you ever fractured a bone? Because I hear stress fractures, but I don't see fractures in your energy. So, you had a stress fracture in your left femur. Did all of this happen after that? Did all of this kind of then become an issue after that happened? It feels like you got like trauma, boom, boom, boom. That's all I'm like, it's constant grind and boom, grind and boom, grind and boom. That's what I see in your femoral heads. You carry the weight of your family too. Do you not have a relationship with your family? It's 2014. You got out in 2014. So 5 years. Sometimes it takes time for traumas to become so ingrained in our like core template that it becomes a trauma. See, your mom died this year. I'm very, very sorry for the pain. So that's what it is. You carry so much weight on yourself. Like your shoulders can take it. That's the upper half of you. That's like the spiritual connection. But your hips, it can't take that weight. That's the earthly part of you. So that earthly part doesn't understand why, like what the hell, this is not fair, why, but you're still trucking along, you're still doing your part, you're still overgiving. So there's a huge imbalance there, huge. Wow. God. So my mom passed like 18 months ago. And then about 6 months after she passed, my other mother figure passed away as well. Seems unfair, huh? But at the same time, I kind of grasp this concept that maybe it's time for me to take my rightful place as a mother figure within my own mind, where I'm not giving away my power and like, oh, she is going to tell me what to do. She is going to protect me. I mean, the only time you really understand how powerful and formidable you actually are is when you have no choice but to be. And when you don't have someone else to lean on, even just mentally, like, oh, if I really need to, I can call them. I can, that kind of forces you to wrap your mind around the fact that you got this. You got this all on your own. Um, So, how far do you want to take your attempt to reverse this? Reverse it to the point where it's able to be maintained comfortably. Because if you want to really see how far I can assist you, um, I would go for the longest extended mentorship you could get on my website. And we just work on that every single time. We work on it on a series. Like instead of the actual mentorship, we could do it where however many sessions are involved in that mentorship, we can space it out like every 3 weeks, and then reassess and see how much more you need to continue. There are things that can be reversed. I know that for a fact. And it's not just things like um, bones and joints and stuff like that. I mean, if the human body is able to tolerate the reversal of cranial bleeds, cardiac damage, organ failure, and the body is fucking it's a magical thing if we know how to work it. Oh, well, see, okay, here's the thing. She says, I've been watching you, girl, and looking for a new healer. My other healers were false gurus. So this is what's going to make me different for you, okay? I'm not going to be your healer, and I'm not going to be your guru. We are going to be equals, sitting in the same space, sharing sacred healing. We are going to work together in your self-healing journey. I'm not going to be your healer. You are going to be your healer. Your belief in me is simply going to suspend your disbelief in yourself. And it can work. It can absolutely work. I have someone who is, I'm kind of nervous talking about it, but she already got the green light. So she is someone who was in very, very serious health when she found me. And her soul sent her on a journey, and we walked a few steps together, and then she is now running her own spiritual marathons. She was able to have such tremendous levels of recovery for her very serious health struggles, and she was working with so many different modalities, and her doctor, who's super skilled, was even floored at how much she recovered. I don't need no credit for that. She's doing that work. I teach classes. I have a membership thing where I teach class every week, different things. I teach my techniques. This system is not something I was taught. It's something I just came into this life knowing. I also, and this, you might want to consider this part, I am going to be running my first certification program very soon. It's in March. And you might want to join that because you should learn how to work energy at the depth that I'm going to be teaching at. Um, yeah, you do have to trust yourself. Forget the guides. Forget the guides. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Connect with your divinity, your highest divinity. People depend on guides too much. They depend on ascended masters too much. They're not a part of your journey. They can be easily mimicked. Learn to depend on yourself. Learn to become so independent from this matrix that it can no longer program you to have disease. It can no longer force your compliance in regards to sick living. Okay. So with the Reiki, that's a draconian system. It allows for superficial levels of penetration with lower frequencies. So for my first, because this is going to be several levels of certification. So for level 1, your abilities at the end of that, the goal is for it to exceed Reiki master level. What I can help people to learn to do is far, far different than what Reiki is able to do. It's just, it's different intent, Reiki was not meant to really affect true healing. It can, help alleviate certain things. I'm not talking badly about practitioners. I'm talking about the system itself. A lot of people who invest in the Reiki program are beautiful, beautiful people. They just want to help. They're investing their time and their money to learn these things so they can help other people. Unfortunately, that system is just, it's a draconian-based system. They were never going to release the actual ability to reach higher levels of consciousness. Yeah, it's kind of like a relaxing type thing. So for my Kokoro system, it has a capability of reaching core template. That means we're affecting actual true change. That means it has the ability to rewrite the distorted expressions of your genetic material. It has that capability. It can be used to repair and recode mitochondrial DNA. That's like going all the way up the ancestral tree. So it's just, some things to consider. What's going on in your hips? It's not contained to the hips. I hope you know that. I see it spreading. Are you starting to get back problems too? Low back problems? I mean, there's no way it wouldn't spread because all the other parts of your body have to overcompensate for the struggles with your hips. Yeah, the Kokoro system, that's the only system that I teach. I'm not certified in anything. I have never taken any of those classes from other people. My soul keeps me very self-contained. But yeah, I see it moving up your back. It's affecting the joints in your back. My concern is that once it fully penetrates into your synovial fluids, it's going to affect your entire back and potentially like scoliosis type. I mean, I guess best case scenario, bulging discs, and that's excruciating. It's excruciating. Worst case scenario, potential like scoliosis and like a really severe bending of the spine. Yeah, I hope this is something that can be contained. At the very least, I would like this to be contained for you. I would like you to have a functional type of life. Um, mm, you have so much heartbreak. You have to stop compartmentalizing. the load on your shoulders has a lot to do with what you've put in boxes. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Box after box after box. It's just box after box after box. And that's causing more compression in your spine. It's causing even more like a worsening in your hips. Um, Personally, I would exhaust everything before I agree to surgery. Everything. I would exhaust everything before I agree to surgery. And if I really, really, I can't get it done. Hey, well, let's consider surgery. So let's do that. Let's think on those terms. Like, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. No matter what is going to be fixed, either miraculously or through surgery. No matter what, we're going to have a functional life. We're going to be able to continue being independent. We're going to continue to be productive, and we'll just handle this. Keep that mindset. I know you can do it. I mean, yeah, you're Marine. Ooh, rah. That was so ugly. Semper Fidelis. Marines don't give up. They don't give up. I think. Yeah, worst case scenario, you have to do surgery, and the surgery will buy you more time. Okay, but you're definitely you'll get it. Okay, you'll get it. You'll do it. You'll get some sort of resolution for yourself, either if it's like, you just need to resolve within yourself that, okay, we now have to consider surgery. Okay, we don't have to consider surgery. Okay, I don't hurt no more. Just things like that. But yeah, definitely email. You can email us. You can go on the website. Good thing is right now we're at 50% off. I don't know what we're at. I think we're still at 50% off. Whatever process is on the website, you can definitely do that. I would go for a extended mentorship and then do the certification. The most powerful, most heavily gifted healers are the ones who experience the pain themselves. They're the ones who experience the physiological diseases. They're the ones who experience tremendous emotional and mental anguish, depression so dark that you can't function, all of those things. What better way to prime you for your purpose of helping others in their healing by allowing you to experience it on your own terms? That's powerful. That's powerful. No one can ever take that away from you. No one can teach you that. When you experience it yourself, you're learning at a level that no one else can teach you. That's just a given. So you got this. Do you have a lump on your left, where you're to the left of your sacrum, right as your hip, the crest of your hip? Do you have a lump there, like a grape-sized bump? The Blu-ray activation is not just for Blu-ray. All humans have Blu-ray DNA. Okay, so it hasn't permeated yet. I'm seeing it's like the size of a grape. It's like a little black ball there. Do you mind if I use energy to to poke it? Not poke, but I want to manipulate it. I want to feel what it is, the density of it. Is that okay with you? Okay. I'm going to check it. With your permission, your higher self is asking me to run energy through your field, okay? How do you feel? So, very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Did anyone else feel that? That's not my hair. I got something in my hair. Bruh, what's in my hair? I've waited 100 years. I'll wait 100 more for you. Okay. You saw the pillars. Okay. That was confirmation. That was definitely confirmation for me. I feel familiar to you. You feel like you know me. Yeah. Yeah, no, it has to do with your capability as well. Um, the I'll just put it this way. Don't be surprised if you surprise yourself. Don't be surprised if you surprise yourself with what you do. Okay. Oh, oh, so yeah, don't be surprised. Definitely, consider an extended mentorship, consider a certification program. Those are things that will definitely help you maintain your own space, maintain your own health, energetic health, and hopefully maintaining that energetic health will help you better maintain your physical health. So, you know. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm pretty glad that you were able to get this. Let's see. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. Okay, let me stop. Let us stop. All right, guys, thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I'm gonna get going. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. 2 hours, 22 minutes. And let's wait for the 22 seconds. Okay. Bye, guys.